What's going on, everybody? Oh, what's up? We just left Cycle Gear, me and Dylan here. I'll see if I can get you guys. I'll see if I can get him in frame for you guys. He's behind me. I'll get him in frame in a second. I swear I'm not riding alone. I want to tell y'all a little quick story real quick. Today we're going to talk about our Senas. And the reason that we're talking about them is because right now Dylan can't hear a word I'm saying. Why, do you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Earlier today we had planned on like getting on the bikes and getting started super early in the morning. We were going to go down to Cycle Gear, and I had to run by Best Buy, and I wanted to get like a little something to help me hold my DSLR camera, like a little tripod, like a small one that I could attach to the bottom of it. So we went there, and I got something that I think might work. It may not. I may end up taking it back and getting something a little bit different, but I'll show you guys that in a different video. But anywho, so he had a meeting at work early in the morning, and I wanted to wake up pretty early, but the video that I uploaded about me showing you guys how to change the oil in your motorcycle, I ended up doing that really late at night. And so, oh goodness gracious, come on now. So I ended up doing that like super late at night, and so I slept through both of my alarms. Apparently I reached over and just turned my first alarm off, from what my wife told me. She said I just leaned over and turned it off. Didn't acknowledge it at all. I just turned it off. And so like I didn't even I didn't wake up at all. I don't remember it, is what I'm trying to say. And so I wake up super late. I wanted to get going at 9:40. I woke up at like 9:30. So I was like, well, great, you know. So I text Dylan and I say, hey, just meet me at my house, and we'll what's up? Fine, don't wave, whatever. And so I told him just meet me at my house. And so I'm like doing all this stuff with my computer and trying to get a video up of everything, and trying to get the video up that I made last night, which is up by now. Like you will have seen it by now. So I'm doing all this stuff, and I get in the shower, and he shows up at the house while I'm in the shower, and so he's just playing with my dog. And so we're getting everything ready to go. I topped my oil off in my bike because I wanted to check it one more time before we left. And so we're ready to go. We got everything ready. We're ready to go. So we go to connect our Senas, right? And they don't connect at all. And they have before, which is what I thought was super weird, is that they had been connected before in the past, and we've been able to communicate with each other, but they just weren't having it today for some reason. And so I look up some stuff on Google, and I'm not getting anything. Like, nobody has any good information about why the Senas won't connect, because we just did the regular intercom pairing. And then Dylan says, well, let's try the universal pairing. And I'm like, okay, how do you do that? And he goes, well, you just hold down the button until it says universal pairing. And I'm like, I've never heard my Sena say that before, ever in my life. And so I tried, and I can't get it to do it. And I'm just like, what firmware update are you running? And he goes, the newest one. And I'm like, oh God. So I take my Sena in the house, I get all my shit back in the house, I take all my shit off, and we're sweating at this point, and it actually feels really nice. Like, it's a really nice day today. So we go back in the house, and we look up the latest firmware update version for our Senas. This is for the SMH10R, by the way. And so I look it up, and he's running version 5.2.1, I think. And I'm running version 4.1.1. And so I'm like, I bet you anything that is why they're not working right now. So we that looks weird. Anyway, so we update my firmware version, and that took way longer than it should. And we update my firmware version, and then we got them to connect. It was like nothing had ever happened. So I mean, it was nice, it was good. So we leave from there, we come down to Athens, and we eat at Buffalo Wild Wings. And if you stay up to date with the Instagram, that is the most accurate and best way to stay up to date with me as time goes on. So we get to Buffalo Wild Wings, we eat, we get them to connect again, no problem. And so, can you hear me now? You can hear. Have you been hearing me vlog? Have you heard everything I've said? Okay, well, anyway, I've been vlogging about our problem with the Sena. Well, I figured I would turn on the camera and, you know, do it. I mean, I haven't made like a legit moto vlog in some time, so I figured I would just go ahead and do it. So everyone, I bet you're wondering right now, we can hear each other right now, right? Give me a nod. There you go. So we can hear each other right now, no problem. But, so we get done eating at Buffalo Wild Wings, we leave from there, go to Best Buy, we leave from there, go to Cycle Gear, and Dylan's helmet has his old helmet. If you see the one we're looking at right now, that one is brand spanking new, visor and everything. What up? So his old helmet was making this whistling noise, and it was so high pitched and loud that I could hear it through my Sena going through his Sena, obviously. And so we tell the guys at Cycle Gear, and since everyone at Cycle Gear is so badass, our friend John down there, he was like, we'll warranty it out. And we were like, no shit. And so we did it. What's going on? And so he warranties it out. He gets us a brand new one, and Dylan gets that kick-ass visor he's got going on right there. And what's going on right here? This is not good. What's the deal? It must be like some kind of game or something going on right now. So yeah, it must be like there's a game going on right now, so the place is packed. So anyway, yeah, that's what I was saying. There's so many people. And so John hooked us up. He got us the exact helmet, but actually the one that he has now, it was a Snell approved Sedici. I don't remember the actual name of it, but it's a Strata, the Sedici Strata, and it's Snell approved. And so he gets us that, and no money out of pocket. It was so cool. And I was standing there looking at the Icon book, looking at gloves and jackets and new helmets and stuff, and I was like, dude, if you want to do it, we'll rip the Sena out right now and put it in there. And so like we get to ripping, and so we get it all in the new helmet, we get the new visor put on and everything's peachy key. Peachy key. Peachy key. Peachy key. We just hopped on the bikes probably 10 minutes ago, and Dylan goes, man, it sounds really nice and it feels really nice, but the sound is kind of muffled. And I'm just like, oh god. So we get moving, and I'm like, we get moving at like above 30 miles an hour, 40 or 50 miles an hour. I am screaming to try and get him to hear me, and it still wasn't working. So as soon as we pull over to get gas, we're gonna try to resolve this issue, aren't we, buddy? So yeah, I just wanted to make that quick little vlog, you guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you're checking out my channel for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.